for y'all. I got nothing for y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy it. This is about Chuck E. Cheese, right? So I want to talk about Chuck E. Cheese for a moment, right? And the reason why I want to talk about Chuck E. Cheese because Chuck E. Cheese always want to be seen, you know. And of course, AKA Marcus Rogers, right? So that's Chuck E. Cheese. Since he want to call names, he want to call people, Gummy Bear Christians. Man, he Chuck E. Cheese, right? He a rap for the devil. You know what I mean? So that's what he wants, right? But anyway, you see, he's a lover of self. And every time I run across this passage, right, in 2 Timothy 3, right, it says in the last days. I'm not gonna read all of it, but in the last days, it says. People, watch this, conceited and lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God and lovers of self. Lovers of self meaning what? He the only one that want to be all in the video, all in every thumbnail. Here we go with his stupid face. You know what I mean? Every single thing he want to stamp his name on it. Everything is about him, because he's conceited and he's all about himself. But a lot of people don't see this, and I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? There's going to be people that follow these type of people. It's just how the world works. You get what I'm saying? So everybody got their different preferences. You know what I mean? So I get it. And a lot of people won't make it to heaven. I get it. You know what I mean? I might not even make it to heaven. And I can surely say a lot of people that following him are majority. They ain't going either. They ain't going. But they keep following Chuck E. Cheese. They want to keep going to Chuck E. Cheese and putting in little coins so they can continue to keep playing. You know, the Firehouse, they playing church. That's Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese's where a kid can be a kid. That's what they doing over there. That's what they doing over there. And I'm going to tell you something about Chuck E. Cheese too. And this is what getting put in the mind frame. This I'm about to get real serious, right? Let's talk about Judas for a minute. Now, he already talking about Pharisees. He Judas. I'm going to tell you why he Judas, right? See, Judas came on the scene. See, he wanted to see. Judas already had in his heart. He was already kind of like, he knew about the Lord. He wanted the Lord. But see, money was driven him, right? But yeah, see, Marcus Rogers, he got into this thing, right? And he was trying to, get himself. But see, he had no type of structure. He had nobody to fight. He got into this and he read and he felt like, okay, I got enough. I'm gonna do this thing by myself. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I don't need to sit on nobody. I don't need to. God told me enough, so I'm gonna try. That's why he killed his best friend, because he tried. He tried to baptize somebody and water got all in his lungs and stuff like that. Because you don't know what you're doing, and it's like you leading so many people astray because you don't know what you're doing, because you're not even want to teach yourself. You want to try to teach somebody, but yet you can't even teach yourself. And this is why he talk about Trinity topics. He don't talk about the Word of God. You know what I mean? Everything in this Bible, he doesn't open the Bible to talk about nothing about the Bible unless it has to do with something about the world or something about Kanye or something about his music. Stream my music. You know what I mean? Ha, 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 ha. That conceited man. Bop your head. Yeah, feel my music. Feel that's not about and everybody feeling them. Like, yeah, they ain't nobody giving praise to the Lord. They giving praise to him. Oh, you got fire music, Marcus. You got fire music. You know what I mean? That's why I be bopping my head. I got my kids while I be in the car. Bing, bop, 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 bop. Listen to you, Marcus. You the best. Yeah, this is the good. I feel it. Boom, bop, 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 bang. Yeah, you know what I mean? Michael Jordan with the shirt. Yeah, he's a Judas, a Chuck E. Cheese. That's what he is, right? He's Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm going to tell you how he's Chuck E. Cheese. Hallelujah. I know they say, oh, how he got that Holy Spirit? Like how he talking. Well, say that to Morgan. He do the same thing. So if he can do it, I can do it too. So guess what? If you don't like it, guess what? Get off my page. Get on. Skip, rock, scattle. Get a rock, throw it in the water. See how far it can skip. I ain't playing no games with you. Guess what? You don't know me. I don't know you. So stay in your lane and stay in your place. Go to Chuck E. Cheese if you want to play. This is real business here, right? So he's Judas, right? And so all of a sudden he followed Judas and he fell off somewhere because he figured it out. The money started becoming good to him, so he betrayed Jesus. See, Marcus Rogers betrayed Jesus, right? Because the money started feeling good to him, right? And so this is what happened. So he said, screw you, Jesus. I can make money off of you, right? But my true intentions in my heart is money. It's the love of money. It's the love of me. It's about self. He's Chuck E. Cheese. That's what he do. You know what I mean? That stupid look on his face. Don't he look just like Chuck E. Cheese look? Chuck E. Cheese. That's what he is. That's what he do. I'm going to call a spade, like my mama used to say. You think what I'm talking about? But that's just what that's how I'm bringing it. If y'all don't like it, some say it's a shifting, Pastor Mark. It is a shift because I don't care about the social media. It's a joke to me. And everybody on here is not saying everybody, but it's a joke to me. It's a joke to me because ain't nobody serious about the word of God no more. Everybody's serious about fighting one another. Everybody's serious about their theology, you know what I mean? Ideology, you know, who's smarter? You know, I can do it better. You know what I mean? Look at me. Somebody told me on, somebody that follows, not follow me, but, subscribe to me, and I appreciate that. And YouTube is a business. At the end of the day, it's a dark side of it, but then the light side of us. But now some of the Christians are going over to the dark side. You know what I mean? Because now they're following this crap that's being put out there. So much information. You don't know what's the truth, what's real, whatever. Everything is like a freeway. It's just going like this. It's just going like this. We're supposed to go like this. But everybody Christians just like this, going that way, going that way. It's all over the place. And that's why we're being laughed at. You know what I mean? Because it's a joke. And it's a joke to people that is watching and so forth. But you got Chuck E. Cheese up here. You know what I mean? Every single thing. Look at it. Every single. Some picture you don't got to be in it. But here we go. This stupid self. Hair all toe up, mouth spit all around his mouth. He ain't even wash his face, brush his teeth. Now he can wait. I want to be in the picture. Look at me. Look at me sitting at the right table with a bunch of little kids. Yeah, we doing this, we doing that, we doing this, we doing. Well, go ahead and do it. At the end of the day, who's it affect? It don't affect me or mine. You know what I mean? You got to deal with God with that. You know what I mean? That line and that manipulation and so forth, so on like that. You ain't fooling nobody, you clown. Come on, Chuck E. Cheese. You know, since you want to call somebody a gummy bear Christian, okay, Chuck E. Cheese. And somebody gonna say he don't sound like he holy. Well, maybe I don't. Okay, and I would just sit it there and leave it there. Go to the Bible. If you really want to know about people, go to the Bible. Like Marcus say, study for yourself. Man, shut up with that manipulation stuff. Study, you don't even study for yourself. That's just a way to throw it off to make you look like you sounding like you real about something. Go study it for yourself like you studied it. How are you studying when you ripping and running up here trying to be like BET hip hop awards? With your boo out the bang, 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 sitting there, write your lyrics with your Michael Jordan idol chucks on and stuff like that. Nike, Michael Jordan with the horns. Do you know about Chicago and the horns and Mike? See, you don't even know. It's an all ritual type of thing because you don't know what's going on around you. The only thing you know about is the stuff that you participating in, and that's it. You don't have a care or any type of compassion for any type of people but yourself. You all about yourself, and you don't even invite your wife in on anything. You can stay home, shut up, and sit down and don't do anything. You do what I tell you. You're not involved in anything. She's not involved because you want to go sneak around and put your pipe in every single thing. You're gonna come back home with an STI, sexually transmitted infection. And maybe that'll wake her up. I know what you're doing, you clown. You ain't fooling nobody. The gloves is off, Chuck E. Cheese. But I tell you what, I want to take my kid. My daughter loves Chuck E. Cheese though. So let me know your location. When I come to Chicago one day, I want to come. You know what I mean? Do you take credit cards or just cash? Let me know in the comments, Margaret Rogers. Appreciate it.